Hey guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's prep for tomorrow. We already kind of did, but but dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so next stop on this thing is probably I don't know if this level makes any sense if it comes to it. We already had the biggest volumes. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to see how like the 2020. Let's see on the SPY. Let's see on the SPY how the 21 crisis played out. So January 22. Um, we're talking about this period. It's kind of one bar reversal. Mm, it was pretty steep. And that would give a signal. And bar closed in correction. And then two bar up thrust. I prefer to neglect it. Or otherwise. The 0.5 would be here. But oh, hold on. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So if we put this level here for now, uh, back to when it all happened. It's a different story why I prefer to neglect. Uh, yeah, this level was here. It came to it. Volume T1, some volume here, but not critical. Yeah. Then it reversed, went down, one bar reversal again, came up here, and then unvolumed T1, boom, boom, formed the balance. Pretty abruptly. What about the if you can go that far? What about the 2000, March of 2000 here? Again, it's not a one bar, it's two bar. This volume was indicative. Then went up, broke up this level, and from there, let's just see if we had anything on the months that would suggest the Armageddon coming. I wasn't even on the market then. March of 2000. Huh. It still has like day. Okay. So that's the level. Yeah, pretty mellow in terms of the volume and everything. So yeah, you gotta be careful. I just got a theory that maybe all crises come like well prepared. Not really. I mean, it's in the air. I mean, should I mean? But you see, it like went so high after that. And for one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9 more months, almost a year. So it can go for another 9. So no, no, it's a custom thing every time. Or that would have been too easy otherwise, I guess. This is barely a break. This is nonsense. This level is nonsense. I'm talking myself out of doing anything on it. Exactly. Stay away. Yeah, this thing doesn't go my direction. Doesn't go. Well, let it run. What can I do? So that might have been an exhaustion on the reaction bar. Now we are above it. Where was it on hourly? Yeah, pretty much was here. That was a good volume, but we are now above it. Yeah. Oops. Hey, my internet went slow. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, my internet is slow. What the heck? It's interesting, but it's spring on the month. A good spring in 0.5. A good old spring in 0.5 and already reached its potential, of course. So this 0.5 doesn't matter really. Look at this volume. Mhm. Well, it's in point 0.5. That's an argument. But it's a weird point 0.5 as well. No, it's the point 0.5 of the entire movement. It's very arbitrary because on the annual, we weren't breaking any levels, but it's there. And volume distribution still is not good. I don't think this level is necessarily terrible. Got to be aware of this volume. But for something quick, it's already been spring though. It's already being springed. But without a test, weird because this whole thing is damn weird. But yeah, 5 minutes would have been great, but no signal. You see. Uh, but um, but yeah, it can just drop tomorrow. Buying it at the close there's no test. No, I think it's too much. Um, mm, think it's too wide, and the October volume is here. It's not down there. It's not here. It's here. So yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it ever was a good idea. This is better than this, just by the depths of it. Oof. Not on the year, no. Yeah. Perforated levels don't make sense anymore. There's no continuation of the trend. Look a lot like an exhaustion, but what do I know? With this volume right there. Mm. That definitely needed a test. Definitely. This is good on hourly. Such a shame the volume bar turned out to be this, not this. So we're only in 5 minutes. We don't have a transitioning strum. Or else we could have traded just from here. Still will be good after a test, but it can just drop tomorrow. ZTS, look what it does. Beautiful. Unvolumed, yeah. Yeah. So you see, just a month ago, this all were beautiful ideas, and now not anymore. How would we know? There is no way to know. And when it will stop like working out this um continuations of the trends, that's my problem with it. Just don't know where it's gonna reverse. Um, what is this? I don't know. The heck is this? I don't think it belongs there at all. Yeah, you see like this. But that was within the range. That's the difference maybe too. Unlike this thing, but there is no warranty. Like it didn't even go there, it just dropped. So where was the warranty that guarantee that it wouldn't just like drop there? And we have a bigger volume on test, but after it closed above the opening of that volume, that was good to go. I should just remove all this. So I don't care, I just waited for it to reverse. Beautiful consolidation. More likely to go up than down. But from here, I don't have ways to know. Just don't have ways to know, unfortunately. And where's UPS, by the way? Why didn't I consider it short as well? Because of how powerful the break is? Well, yeah, it maybe not the best place to consider it short, yeah. Let's go back to our things. This level is potentially interesting. Look at this volume though, and it's in the neutral zone. Yeah. And even though it's at the right level on year, it's still a counter trend balance for short. So maybe not. Hmm. Google. How UNP managed to get in between Google and Google? Sneaky guy. Nice. Yeah, this makes no sense. This guy decided to stop. Well, probably all this just should be. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying that probably makes more sense. This is like just too choppy and see how it respected the. Yeah, I think that's the yardstick as well. Boom. You see what I mean? It respected the short waves design. So why to be stubborn? Reaction bar has bigger volume. Dun, 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 dun. Mhm. I love the agile. I love it because it's exactly the proof. I managed like to do 1 hour here by accident. I was trying to break even, and then that's the whole strategy. Buy and hold like forever. It came here, biggest volume, everything is beautiful. And sorry. Sorry? I'm totally following with this. Like I have some Russian speaking scammers calling me. Of all the scam calls I get, I start getting Russian speaking. I know exactly where. Um, there was some scammy ad on Instagram about trading courses. And I'm always curious. I'm in the market. So I filled out the application. I was like, some Russian speakers went on the market. Yeah, on the American market, obviously. They were broaching like Russian speakers, but here in America. Um, yeah, sure enough, those turned out to be scammers. Um, and I don't want to get political or be canceled for victim shaming, but believe me, 90% of Russian speaking scams come from Ukraine. That's a sad truth. And Russia has significant drop down in scam calls. Once again, it sounds terrible, but like once they bombed like places where there's like servers are, the scam calls in Russia went down by like fold, many folds. So yeah. And I've been in internet marketing for long enough, so I know the drill. I know where they are, the servers. My point was that probably here there was it's point 0.5, gives the volume but goes lower in reaction bar. Um, 1 bar reversal. So no, probably no. Probably no. Okay, let's switch to year and months. But why? We already have this list. In case I missed something, I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, no, that's what we have for tomorrow. And tomorrow is Friday. So, or you know what? Let's not be lazy. Let's go through the monthly. Maybe something changed. Maybe I missed something. Maybe, who knows? But also, what's the point? I have enough of, yeah, I have enough to work with. So, never mind. You guys trade responsibly on your own. No listen to anyone. No one knows anything.